The repetition maximum continuum here is a really useful tool to help prescribe rep ranges for clients based on different goals. Yellow indicates most appropriate, light blue next most appropriate, dark blue less appropriate still, and green the least appropriate. So as you can see here, 1 to 6 reps is really useful for strength. Now this refers to maximal strength. Due to the changes in form that tend to occur at higher intensities and the decreased ability of lower loads to recruit higher threshold motor units, it makes sense to incorporate higher loads and lower rep ranges when the goal is maximal strength. 1 to 5 reps is really useful for power. Maximal power output is very fatigue dependent. The more fatigued, the less power is outputted. Training for power output is a little more complicated than simply ascribing a rep range, however. It depends a lot on why we're training maximal power output, so I won't cover it in too much detail here. 6 to 12 reps is generally the hypertrophy rep range. The research tends to indicate that this rep range allows lifters to accumulate the most amount of volume in the most time and effort efficient manner possible. When training to failure is involved, the research indicates that repetition range and total volume accumulated matters a little less. However, training to failure is something we recommend only in very specific contexts. Muscular endurance tends to involve lots of reps. Muscular endurance tends to involve targeting specific energy systems rather than necessarily specific rep ranges. It's probably better as a result to target specific durations of work. For muscular endurance, using a circuit format may be preferable to super high repetition sets of one exercise. Exercise selection will also be a factor in determining rep range. Unilateral and isolation exercises may not be suited for very heavy loading due to the inherently unstable nature of the exercises. Conversely, compound exercises such as squats and deadlifts may not be suited for higher repetition ranges, as the target muscles may not be the limiting factors in the lift. For example, during a higher rep set of squats, it's likely that the cardiovascular system and the upper back musculature will fatigue more quickly than the quads and glutes.